This is a pleasant Thursday morning, and I trust us to bring you guys all the happenings in the world of music and Afrobeat, including the guys that makes the beats. My name is Daki. You can spell it as Darki, and then you know it's double E. Welcome again to this amazing segment of the news. The news is buzzing. But then before the news, I'd like to say a big thank you to our fans out there for doing what you guys do. We love you guys so much. Thank you for your time, your love, your consistency, your energy, your subscription, your finance. Like, see, all of those things are not for us. You guys could also not have done it, but obviously, for the love you guys have for us, you guys have decided to do it, and we appreciate all of this. It's only us that will come out to say thank you, and then we appreciate you for all the effort you put into making sure that we move to the next level. We love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. At the same time, I want to implore you guys to please put on your notification button so you'll be the first person to know whenever we drop a video, post, or a content. However, you can now stream us live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Please and please come through. We are waiting for you. Now, for our news, is right. If in case you have a TBJ fan or FC or outsider or something, please send this, share this link to them. Let them also connect to see what their faves have been doing in the past 24 hours. We'll begin the news properly today with DAVIDO. We saw DAVIDO's timeless album have just surpassed 360 million streams on Spotify. Why I Told Them has just done about 350 million. So DAVIDO Timeless is ahead of I Told Them with just 10 million streams. Moving on, we saw Davido obviously was in Spain just some days ago, where he went there to perform at Memphis Depay's birthday. A former Manchester United player went back to Lyon, went back to Barcelona, now plays straight for Atletico de Madrid in Spain. And then we saw where on his private birthday, when he clocked 30, Davido was there to perform live and direct to Memphis Depay. And after the performance, we saw where Davido had this to say regarding Memphis. He said, "Nigga bought me a Rolex on his own birthday. I never received gifts. I've always been the one to gift people. I love and appreciate you, Memphis Depay. Also, let me get some of that air." Laugh out loud. Basically, Davido came out to appreciate Memphis Depay for gifting him a Rolex wristwatch, and Davido came out to say he has always been the one gifting people, and he hardly received gift from people, but he really appreciates the fact that Memphis Depay thought it wise to dash him a Rolex wristwatch. Now, this explains football money and music money. The gap is much. Trust me. Memphis Depay is a successful footballer who has done so well for himself. Can really afford to do this for Davido. But anyways, the bromance is pure, and then we're happy to see all of this happen at the time. Still on the birthday party, we saw Davido hanging out with the best of the best football players. Talking about Jude Bellingham, one of the biggest and best football player on the planet right now, with his amount of goals and assists playing for Real Madrid. We saw players like Rudiger, Alaba, Vinicius all came out to actually have pictures with Davido, celebrated him, and obviously Davido felt so hyped in the presence. These are great guys, great ballers in the game who have done enough for football in the world. We've seen them having pictures as we speak with Davido. And moving on, we saw Davido speaking to an interviewer, and then he came out to obviously give them a sneak peek of what his dresses look like. He said the attire he wore was a Puma attire, and then because he's signed to Puma, he probably didn't have to pay a dime for that, but he knows it's very expensive. And then he said for his chain, that one is worth 600,000 US dollars. If you do the math, that's close to a billion naira for what Davido is putting on his neck. And moving on, we saw Davido's manager Issa Sika came out to explain that people path in life are different. He has friends who are PhD holders who are still working 9 to 5, earning peanuts, and then there he is who maybe not so good at academics, but then as of today's date, he's paying over. One of his firms is paying about 45 people monthly salaries, and then if you do the math properly, according to him, he said he should be paying close to, if not more than 100 people monthly salary. So basically, people's life direction in life is different. So take your part and enjoy the process. Moving away from Davido, we'll go straight to what Burna Boy is doing in his apartment. We saw Burna Boy on the US iTunes top song, Usher and Burna Boy coming home currently sit at number 32. Massive one to Burna Boy for obviously that big achievement. Still on Burna Boy, we saw Burna Boy, Usher and Burna Boy coming on make a debut on number 6 on Spotify top song debut in the UK. And as of today, this song coming on is the highest charting song from the Usher's album. Now, don't take it away from Usher. Usher is a great artist, but obviously working with Burna Boy, a sensation in the UK, you're bound to have massive numbers even in the UK soil. Moving on, so Burna Boy African Giant album have just surpassed 850 million streams on Spotify. With all of them, mainly doing about 1 billion, and Burna Boy African Giant is currently on 850 million stream. We can obviously know that the chase to 1 billion is on, and it will get to this one before the first half of the month of the year. Still on Burna Boy, we saw for the UK iTunes top song, Usher and Burna Boy coming on made a new entry on the chart at number 155. At the same time, we saw Burna Boy Cheat on Me with Dave have just surpassed 45 million streams on Spotify. And we saw now for Burna Boy numbers on Spotify, right? You need to understand what the numbers look like. Now, I was checking today and squad the like of Johnny Drill or something on Spotify has not had a 10 million song. He had crazy song, How Are You My Friend? You know, these are songs that are bangers, but they've not gotten to 10 million stream. His highest about 7 million stream. But this is a Burna Boy who is doing 45 million stream like no man's business. We need to give him a lot of credit for all of that. We saw Ross coming out to speak about Atlantic Record, and then he said, obviously in that zone, Stream Farm is now the order of the day. But then he said they are so strategic about their farming. So basically, they have an artist who can do 1 billion stream on its own. So they signed that artist. The artist has done 500 million stream. They push it up to 900 million stream. The artist is now adding this extra 500 million stream. So you're seeing the artist doing 1.5, 1.8 billion stream, but deep down, it is Stream Farm. Then he also mentioned the fact that people now use real money to get fake numbers to also get real money. Like the analogy is crazy. You use real money to get fake numbers to get real money, and that's what the music space look like in the UK. We saw Burna Boy sharing the video of On From in collaboration with G-Star Raw. Burna Boy is on his spree and it's not looking like it's going to slow down any moment from now. Moving on to the chairman of the department, talking about Rema. Quiet guy. The hashtag is still on. Where is Rema from his department? Rema is yet to give us a song for the year. No collaboration yet, but we're sure that he is currently cooking. And when Rema is done from the kitchen, not obviously bangers are set to come out. Another banger is what we're expecting from Rema. We saw Rema D&D just surpassed 5 million views on YouTube, and the video came out not too long ago, and the video setting was amazing. A police chase set where he did it well, acting was on point, director was on point. Rema really has mastered this art properly. Moving on, we saw Rema Calm Down has been certified diamond in Canada and became the first African single in history to reach that milestone in Canada. Massive one. Rema's obviously in the US have massive numbers, but then he's also going as far as Canada to make sure they know what his name look like. Still on Rema, we saw Rema and Gomez Calm Down peaks at number 1 on the Australia Deezers charts after over a year of release. Now, this is what song means. This is what music looks like. It is timeless. You have a song last year, something just happened this year that has to do with your song, and your song is back in numbers and charts. Like CK is a big beneficiary of this, and many more artists. They've been, you've seen them, their song went up at the point, went down, and after like so many years, it also went back up. That is what music can do to you. Moving on, we have WIZKID as the next guy. This is the headmaster of Afrobeat in Nigeria. We saw WIZKID Essence featuring Thames is now certified for platinum in the US, and it ties CK Love Quantity as the highest certified song in the region. Obviously, you know, if you have done 4 platinum, what it means is you have done sales of over 4 million units. Moving on, we saw so far WIZKID in the US, he has done gold for Brown Skin Girl, he has done gold for Mid Lagos album, he has done gold for Call Me Every Day, he has done 1 platinum from Call Closer, he has also done 11 platinum for One Dance, and now he's doing 4 platinum for Essence. Total, he has done about 17.5 million sales across all credits in the US. Still on WIZKID, we saw WIZKID One Love with Bob Marley movie. That one is currently at number 10 on Nigerian Apple Music. WIZKID is back in the chase, and his numbers are really impressive. Moving on, we have CK. We saw CK announcing the Valentine's Day concert to very small amount of persons in the UK, and we went there for the concert. And trust me, an amazing one. We saw CK having an intimate session with his fans in London, where he had the Valentine thingy. Now, I'm not surprised because obviously we know that CK is a man for love, and he always exercises love whenever he wants to do it. So this is one that I am not surprised he's doing at the time. But amazing concert, people came out and the love was overwhelming. Moving on, we saw CK with Olamide and CK Trumpet currently have surpassed 13 million stream on Spotify, and that's a massive one. Olamide and CK combo is quite impressive. We expect them also to have done more, but 13 million is really not gained fit. To know how big this number is, I will remind you again, Johnny Drill is yet to have a 10 million stream. Moving on, we saw yesterday was Valentine's Day, and Tiwa Savage was also a beneficiary of the day, where she shared pictures of somebody who actually came out to gift her to serenade her with Valentine flowers and love emoji. And then we saw where she came out to say, I beg, thank you to whoever this is from. I am not expecting anything like this from anyone. This is a surprise one, and Tiwa Savage was so happy to receive this one. She posted on her story on her page, and then she said she was going to delete this soon, but till today it is still there. Moving on, we saw Charlie Poppy has been on the spree of interviews in the UK, and then we saw him coming out this time to say his heart is fragile. He said he believes in love. He likes to love. He loves, but then his heart is so fragile, and that is why he's probably giving love like a distance. The last time he was in love, he said they broke out, and the lady was like, "What did you do?" And Charlie said, "Why must it always be the guy? Because obviously the girl can also do something." But basically, he said this point of his life is giving love space. We saw Victoni coming out to give his audience at the mall a free concert. Shows his fans they all enjoyed what they saw from the concert at the time at the mall. We saw came out singing, and everybody from upstairs, downstairs were all happy to see Victoni, their fave, singing for them. They would have paid an high amount of money to watch him at the concert, but this was a free concert organized from Victoni and his guys. And moving on, we saw Sheyi Vibes hanging out with Tion Wayne in the UK. Now, this is quite interesting because we know for Portable, Sheyi Vibes have a back and forth relationship, and Portable, as we speak, is having a spray with Skepta, where Skepta is actually coming out to endorse him and doing all of that for him. And this time, Sheyi Vibes is also not left out, where he's doing the UK with Tion Wayne, and people are asking questions: why are you always copying? At the point it was copying Ashake, now you are doing the route of Portable. What do you want to achieve with this? But regardless, we're waiting to see what they will come out when they release this one. If it's going to be a song or just a casual meeting between Sheyi Vibes and Tion Wayne. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys on the very, very next one.